And the two that kind of lead the approach are Teams from Microsoft and Slack, which is now owned by Salesforce. So in addition to a conferencing tool, which answers the question of meeting with people outside of the company, your internal tool should be one of these solutions. If you already have a Microsoft 365 account, you're better off using Teams. If you're not using a Microsoft account, you're not interested in using a Microsoft account, you don't like Microsoft, well, you might want to check out Slack. Slack was the first in this arena. Teams has only been around now for about 2 years. It is the successor product to Skype for Business, but in my opinion, it is the superior of the two solutions. Now, what these tools allow you to do is communicate and collaborate. Okay. With Teams, for example, what we can do is that we can be able to instantly send a chat message to anybody in the company. So I can pull up Teams, for example, and send a message to Alicia or to Alex or to Christian or to anybody in the company and be able to ask a quick question. Okay. Additionally, we can also be able to talk. I can, for example, click a button and we'll instantly be able to talk with that person like we were on the phone. And in fact, it sounds a heck of a lot better than on the phone as well. But my favorite option and what our default option in the company is the video chat. Okay. In our company, Deb Maddox, we're all remote. We always have been, and we've never had a physical office, and I don't anticipate that ever changing. As such, though, how do you create company? How do you create culture? How do you create community, if you're never in the same place? Well, Teams has been wonderful for us in terms of being able to create friendship, culture, the whole 9 yards within our company because of the video conferencing inside of it. One click, we can see each other and we talk. And in our company, we have a standard policy that when you're communicating with folks, camera on, and treat it like a professional meeting in that particular way. And from Teams, I can share a file, so if I need to send something to Alex or Christian or Alicia, I can instantly do so, whether it be a funny GIF image of a, funny thing from a movie, or if I want to send a YouTube clip, or I want to send, for example, a spreadsheet. Now, the real reason I love Teams is the fact that it's beautifully and deeply integrated in with the rest of the 365 architecture. Most of us, a lot of CPA firms, a lot of professional accounting firms are using 365. So you're using services like OneDrive, like SharePoint, like Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, and others. Active Directory, things of this nature, email, through Microsoft Exchange. Teams has that all baked right in. It's not that Slack is bad. Slack is a great tool, and I have clients that use it that love it. It's just if you happen to be using the 365 architecture, you're not doing yourself a service if you're not using Teams. It is, in my opinion, the linchpin of online communication, and it's the hub that brings all of this together. So we're going to be going into Teams in depth in future podcasts, talking about all the amazing things that you can do inside of this. And Microsoft has done a fabulous job, in my opinion. A, keeping this up to date. B, making it available on virtually all devices, Windows, Mac, Linux, mobile devices, and more. And they're always adding things to it. There's all these cool new features that you should be aware of that you can do inside of Teams. And it's just something that we use constantly. And so I really look forward to in a future podcast just diving into this solution.